Hey guys, it's Bob the Green Man from Mesa, Arizona, Zone 10A. This is my first video facing the camera, and once you know it, I screwed up the audio. It sounds pretty bad. So I figured I'd do a voiceover to help uh, make it a bit easier for you guys to listen. So what we have here is a Mexican cream guava that I got from Tropica Mango here in Apache Junction. We're going to put it in between the Mame, Star Fruit, Dwarf Cavendish, and a Jamun, which is off behind me to my right. Here I'm just telling you that the trunk of the tree is just a bit smaller than a pencil, but it's okay. We're going to put it in the ground as long as it's shaded and watered correctly. This tree is going to grow pretty fast. Guavas love the heat, and if you water them correctly, they will grow really fast during the summer here in Arizona.
Been in the ground. It got roots grown last fall, so we're not shading it. And so far, so good. So this one will have shade.
So I was just mentioning that all my other guavas, I have 2 other guavas before I planted this one. I was just mentioning that the first one that I got was in June, and I put it in the ground and shaded it till September. The one I got last year, no problem. So far, it had developed roots last fall and early this summer or spring, so it's not getting shaded at all. What I'm doing now is I'm just clearing the mulch. We've got about 1.5 to 2 feet of mulch here, and I'm gonna grab some dirt here in a little bit. And this mulch has been in this spot since January. This used to be rock, and here comes that soil. It's not even dirt anymore, it's soil.
You guys see that? That's nice.
Beautiful black dirt.
That is
full of life.
Beautiful soil.
And that's the benefit of using mulch, is the fact that it will break down and make your soil healthy. So I'm just putting the pot down here just to get an idea. I do not dig a huge hole where I live. Before they created a subdivision out of it, it was a citrus orchard for about 65 or 70 years. So the soil is real good once you get about 1.5 feet down or so. This is why it's so important to mulch, and not just a little mulch. I mean, we did 2 chip drops over this last winter. All right, so now I'm going to put the pot in the ground just because I want to see where it sets. And actually, I dug a little bit too deep, so we're going to put just a little bit of dirt back in the hole. And now I'm going to add my amendments. I've got some Dr. Earth 552 that I use. I really use this because it has mycorrhiza in it. Mycorrhiza is the webbing that will grow, and each plant can talk to each other underground. Then we put a handful of soil sulfur, and then a few handfuls of worm castings. Now the soil sulfur is used to lower the pH. My whole yard sits at about high 6s, low 7s. So by putting pH down 3 times a year, I can keep it between 6 and 7. Okay, so what I did here was and I'm showing the roots, the root ball, how it's rooted well in the pot. I didn't pull it straight out because you could damage it. I gave it a couple of squeezes and then tipped it upside down and just let gravity do its thing. So we've got it in the ground now, and we're going to put our dirt back around the hole. I'm also pushing down a bit, trying to compact the soil. The water, when I water, will actually get rid of all the air bubbles that may be in the soil.
We have the mulch, and that's where the feeder roots are.
Okay, so now I'm going to make a berm so that we can hold water and it will slowly seep into the root ball. So all I'm doing is taking the shovel and we're gonna pull back some soil and make a nice berm. Now, we do have clay soil here in Arizona, which is perfect for making a berm. You really don't ever have to fix the berm unless it gets run over or you get a lot of water. So we're just pressing all of our dirt down here, making sure it's nice and tight. Pushing the berm back. Okay, now I'm going to put a little bit more soil sulfur on the surface. Again, I'm trying to keep the yard between 6 and 7. That's where everything likes to be, between those two. And then we're going to put some worm castings on top. And then we're going to flood the berm. And I will do this every day for a week. I do that with every tree that I plant. The berm gets flooded every day for a week. That A, gets rid of the air pockets. B, it also allows the soil below the root ball to get wet, and that's where the roots are going to go. That's where I want the roots to go. I want them to go down and out. Now, guava roots are very shallow, so you need to water more often, hence the reason why we have so much mulch. And actually, once we're done planting everything, the feeder roots of the trees will live in the mulch. As the mulch breaks down, it will turn into soil, and that's where the feeder roots will go for their nourishment. So I'm just talking about what I just said, and after this first week, I will then water, because it's a guava, I will water it 3 times a week for the rest of the summer until we get below, I'd say, 70 degrees at night. I was just putting the mulch back. And I mentioned that you want to be careful to keep the mulch off the trunk of the tree, just because the mulch is going to decay, and you don't want it to decay on the trunk. The goal of watering right now is the root ball moist. We keep the root ball moist, Okay. So we're filling this up, like I said, completely. And that was basically the video. I hope you guys liked it. I'm sorry about the audio. I didn't realize that it was gonna be like that. So, from Bob, the Green Man at Chateau de Muff, thanks for watching. And I hope to see you next time. And maybe the next time I do the video, I'll have a microphone so I won't have to do one of these odd voiceovers. Thanks for hanging with me, guys. Bye-bye.
Thing I was told actually by Alex from Tropical Mango is don't be afraid to water. It's a couple of cents. It's not like putting milk or gasoline, which is a lot more expensive. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that video. We will do a full video on all the guavas that we have in the near future. I'm still working at getting one, maybe two more, and then we'll do a video on guavas. Until then, this is what Bob the Green Man looks like from Mesa, Arizona, Zone 10A. Have a great day, guys.